Fine, fine. We start stream then. I think I just have the QWERTY keyboard. Yeah, I don't know. For me, this is gonna look weird in the WOD. Doesn't matter. Shift 3 is whatever I posted there. I don't even know what the name of it is. The paragraph, whatever the hell. Also, hello. The final episode of Signalis today, and also the final stream of this year. Cause I'm gonna be Christmas and then vacation. So there's no more streams this year. You will have to wait. I'm in support of this theory. Yeah, I know that checks out. The Swiss keyboard seems to be a mix between US and... Okay. The keyboard talk is confusing. Luckily, the game is even more confusing to distract us from this. What happened last time? Let's think. Can I get it back together? We finished the game, but then we didn't, cause it like pretended to be done. The chat is giving you mixed Signalis. Am I right? Am I right, guys? The thing is, my best joke got used up on the one time I streamed it, and then I just like unarchived it. Where I called it "What signal is she sending?" I will now chat all the characters corresponding to Shift A number in order. But yeah, there's a lot that I'm still confused about, and also I believe Amari is asleep. And it was kind of like a last minute where I wrote today that I'm gonna stream, and I don't know if she even saw that. Maybe I should have wrote her sooner. Maybe she should have paid attention more. Either way. She's gonna have to watch the VOD. Unlucky. But yeah, there's a lot of questions open, and I am unsure if the game is just going to resolve it all for me, or if I'm gonna have to go on some wiki and read what like the meaning of all of it is. But I'm interested either way how it goes. Dear God, people, can we change the subject? What are we doing? Yeah, let's get into the game, honestly. I was like on the last puzzle where Amari told me that there's only like maybe 2 more hours of the game left. So we're gonna see how much there even is left of the game. I don't know how long the stream is gonna be, and wait, there we go. This is for sure gonna be the last one. I don't know how long it'll be though. But first, I gotta actually remember what I was doing. Cause we like died, but then like came back as like a different robot. And I have all the tarot cards now, right. And I want to solve the puzzle. Oh god, I'm gonna have to find my way around again. Ah no, I knew this was a horrible idea. Wait, do I have... I do not have... I do have healing. I equip this. Yeah, I told myself what is the worst that could happen if I only walk around with healing and no gun. I think it was up here. The meat room. Yes, I remember that. The meat room. Alright. I've not managed to catch up with the VODs yet. Is she single? No, I think the entire plot of the game is that she is in fact not single and she is looking for the thespian Lex. But I am unsure why, or why we are looping, or if we are even looping Sharden and Shambles. But okay, here's the thing though, right? Her girlfriend has white hair. Does that do something for you, Sharden? Yes. I dreamt I was an Imperial farmer. Okay, so I need to match these. And I had them already matched last time and I don't remember now. And Amari told me to stop and I was like, maybe something happens while I do this, so maybe I should listen to her, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, I would have had to remember either way. So, embrace my lover. So, 6th night, Kitesh, lovers. Kitesh, lovers. Yes. You should know I'm #1 Faust from this company fan. Yes, I'm aware, that's why I mentioned it. 13th, a worker of the mines of Leng. Consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joined with the flesh of many others until only my bones remained. My mind joined a collective of flesh which persists beyond death. Leng... What is this? Star? What do we have? Death. Yes. Death. Straightforward. 16th night. A storm raged in the sky. I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Vineta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. I would say the tower on Vineta. Yes. Vineta tower. Yes. And then I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. Wait, what was the planet? Rotfront. I will now lurk, see you later, bye Pink Frog. Rotfront. The moon. And then I assume Heimat is sun? So burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buyan, I was walking through the floating Imperial Palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. Wait, what is the one? Heimat. There's not one for Heimat. Is the Heimat the sun? Is Heimat the star? Oh, this kind of makes sense, I think. Maybe. So, what if we, for the first time in the entire game, we actually use this mechanic of the eyeball? Capture photograph. I've never used this. The entire time I had the option to like take pictures of stuff so I don't have to remember it, but I always just tanked it. I was just like, okay, I'll memorize it for where I need it. But I was like, maybe I don't want to do that for this one. We're still early in it, so I'm gonna be a bit slow. I need to warm up. I need to warm up my brain for the puzzles, if there even are that many left. I'm not sure. Ammo-wise, we were looking miserable, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, ammo and health-wise we were looking miserable. Now I remember, this is bad. Okay. Maybe I want to equip one of those. It's looking very meaty in here. So. The first one is Buyan? Buyan. I didn't mean to. Whoops. The first one is Buyan, which is... No. Like this. I swear to God, I'm gonna make so many pictures accidentally that the ones that I took are gonna be gone. Which one's next? Kitesh or Heimat? I can't even tell. If it's Kitesh, it's the other one, or Heimat is full. It's Vineta, it was neither. Great. Vineta is the same one. Kitesh is... No. Kitesh is this. I think. Yes. And then Rotfront is just nothing, and Leng is a little bit on the right. Rotfront is nothing. Heimat is everything. Is? Maybe a bit more? No. I'm starting to think I did something wrong. I woke for this, I'm ready. Holy Amari is actually here. Why? Is it the other way? Am I doing it wrong? Is it like this? And then Leng would be... like this? And then Kitesh would be... like this? Is that it? No. Okay, wait, I'm gonna... Or maybe, wait. Maybe Heimat is like this. Leng is like this, yes? Back to the tarot cards. I thought I did it right. Can't figure out the hole, huh? No, apparently not. I mean, the only one I can think of is that Buyan and Heimat are swapped. Because this one mentions... okay. Kitesh mentions lovers. Leng mentions death. This mentions a ruined skyscraper, aka the tower. Common issue, don't worry about it. Yeah, this one mentions a tower on Vineta. The sunless sea below Rotfront. When I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. I mean, it says sunless. Like, no way it is the sun when it says the sunless and then the moon's dark core. So Rotfront seems like it's the moon. And then I saw burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buyan. I was walking through the floating Imperial Palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. So the only thing I'm thinking is that sun is Buyan. Because it says sun-like, but because it said sun-like, I was like, well, if it's sun-like, then it isn't the sun. Otherwise, it would just say it's the sun. But I think I tried this. This is the moon, yes. Tower, sun. I didn't mean to. Oh well. Let's just try it again. Because to me it seems like Buyan would be star. Because it says a bright light. Like sun-like. But then I mean I guess it could just also, because sun is in the word in it, like in the message, it might just be sun. I had trouble with this one too. I mean, it's a bit confusing, because I felt like I had it, because I tried both versions. I tried both with Buyan being sun and star, because Heimat doesn't refer to any one of them, so it's just like the odd one out. So I can't confirm it. So this is the one with Buyan as sun. Okay, let's start Buyan as sun, which means it is full. So like this. And then well, no, then it's empty. Wait. It wants this to be empty. Yes. And then, what was the next one? Vineta? Vineta being tower, being this? Oh my god, that... I'm gonna crash out the controls. Yeah, okay, I think I did actually do it wrong. Yeah, no, now it makes sense. I had it like laid out somewhat correctly, but I just had the thingy wrong. Kitesh is a little bit on the right, so it's like this. Yeah, all it needed was a bit of a double check. Rot front is like completely filled up if I remember. Yes. Next one being Heimat, which is a little bit on here, like it is there. I am still pressing the wrong buttons all over. And then the last one being Leng, which is like this. Yeah, I just did it wrong. Don't worry, I got it. Into the hole. And we're back here. Well, if this isn't a familiar sight. Ariana's old radio transmitter, it's still transmitting. 159. Sure. Wait, I said 195, not 159. Whoops. My bad. Doesn't even do anything though. Like, I see the 4, but I can't go anywhere with a 4. I know it's still transmitting. Yes. I'm aware. Okay. What else is in the room? I can't... Oh, now I can... I tried to back out. It didn't let me. That's why I thought I had to do something with it. Last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. No, hold on. Last time I did this, I couldn't interact with anything. Black and white pictures of the paintings Ariana used to make. There's another book up here. Old Imperious series, Ariana loved reading these. Textbooks on radio operation, these used to belong to Ariana's mother. It's locked, it requires a key. The national flag, it's meaningless. The door won't open yet. I don't need to turn off the light. Ah. What is this, like, ominous hole back here? Old wooden wardrobe. Ayana used to keep her clothes in here. Dusty bed. Bed! So, like, is this mold? So, I don't have keys. If I had brought the if I had brought the ammonia, I could pour that over. Maybe that would open the lock. Computer screen is black. Yeah, I think all I can do here really is the king in yellow. Pick up the king in yellow. Oh. Oh, okay, they took it all from me. I guess I'm... Oh, okay, I guess I'm leaving. I don't like how they took everything. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R3459C and have recently submitted an application for military service assignment Penrose program. You've been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment, previous work experience, store clerk, Yeong Photo Store, part-time compulsory military service, Rotfront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace: Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Leng. Which is where we were. In our, like, past life, loop, body, whatever you want to call it. Ayana, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the E2 bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Leave space. Leave space in inventory. Repair spray 2! My god. And ammo. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence, she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow. Though I don't know anyone named Seo in our family, from the looks of it, it was shot on Vineta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like hers soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Let me take the weapons first before I save. So when they say leave space, how much space do they want me to leave? Like, is one gonna be enough? Because ideally I would bring a gun plus ammo. Wait, didn't I pick up more pistol ammo? Oh, I haven't. Never mind, yeah. I mean, then again, I don't really have much in any other gun. So worst case, we'll use the repair spray, I guess, if we need another slot. In fact, let me use one right now. I think I saw everything in this room. I have a feeling this is gonna be like a one and done situation. Do I have a map? Nope. This is the end. Leave forever. I have a feeling this is like a one and done situation. I think I'm done. Oh, this is perfect. I feel safer with this equipped. Note. Let me read. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. So I've relived the same cycle over and over. Each time details changed. Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? But why? A red dream. A crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falke ends and Elster begins. Stop. You must turn back. There's nothing for you there. You've tried so many times and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. I will not have the ammo for this. Falke's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. I should have brought more weapons, but I didn't want to... I wasn't sure how much stuff they wanted me to carry. And then again, I might still... Yeah, what did I get like the grenade launcher and like the Nitro Express ammo for? Am I like even ever going to get those? I know that I apparently missed the Nitro Express rifle. I guess I might have missed the grenade launcher as well. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. I think there's a door before here? Unlucky. She doesn't even want us anymore. Both of... Whoop. I couldn't read that. So, what's the idea here? Okay, dodge that. That's the idea. Oh, I barely didn't see that. Pick up spear, yes. What do you mean? Can't use this here. Cannot carry spear. die. Okay, don't step into those. Got it. I was gonna pick them up. I'm gonna die. Use the spear. Oh my god. Can I have one of those, please? Yes. So stay away from them first and then grab them. Okay, don't walk into them afterwards either way. Why can't I pick that one up, huh? Ah. Okay, that one was hard to dodge. Can you drop? I meant to pick up the ammo, if I'm honest. Fucked up. Let me move. Stab her ass. I don't think I have ammo left. I didn't even. Well. Wait, can I take this? Can I know I'm a bit busy right now, but can we... No space to combine. Okay, well... Didn't even actually want to combine. We'll just... I guess just use one. Because I really need one right now. Okay, they die from that stuff as well, so I can probably just wait it out until she kills them. Or I just stab her. Kill them. Die, walk into her. There we go. A little more of that, please. Do I still have a spear? No, there we go. Ouch. Maybe take one of these. True one right here, yup. Didn't kill any of them, sadly. It's getting kinda hard to see. I can only imagine what this is like for the bitrate. It's getting just a tiny bit hard to see. Okay, one of them died at least. Oh my god, none of them are connected. There we go. Die! Never punished! Violent scene missing. Why are we finding a count in my lesbian legs? Well, we had to like earn it first. Now we are one. You returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. Jesus. The lore in this game is so dope now, if only I could understand it. I am on a similar, like, thing right now. Because I feel like I understand a decent bit of what's going on, but there is so much that is confusing and I am not sure if they're going to explain it. But now we're here. Last time we ripped our own arm off when we tried to open it. It's back where we started, where the ship crashed. Penrose briefing phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you received this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now you should have become fully acclimatized. Oh my god, I can't talk. To your new life on board your ship. We've already read this, I'm pretty sure. As you approach the Oort Cloud, your search of new worlds will begin, utilizing the long-range sensors to scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in your maintaining your vessel. We've already read this. Map? No map. Lock is defective. Okay, I can read those. There's another door here. Let's read this first. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of road front, of school, of the photo store, sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, I could have been like her. Could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here I'm finally free. I get to be myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. This is not... Okay, for a second I thought this was a downstairs. Simply not gonna read that to avoid the spectacle in chat for the moment. Penrose briefing phase 3. I feel like we missed phase 1. Congratulations, comrade. You've survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you've not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. Alright, so this is kind of like a one-way trip. Talked some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockward Protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I've never thought I'd miss it. Except her, everything is the same in here, always. Nothing ever changes. And then we fell in love with this girl and had persona degradation was, I think, the word for it, is what I assume. Cycle 1294. I had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on and mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived. The one with a yellow hooded figure on the cover. You know, the king in yellow. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erika said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Isa? I can't remember. So she knew Isa and Erika. But I'm still not fully sure who they actually are, except for that they were in the same school as her, I suppose. Everything is... I mean, I did meet Isa. I know that much, but I don't know who she is. Wait, what? Oh, I got confused that it started at 0. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel and every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do here and here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head. Whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Nope. Can only continue. Ominous blood splatter. Cycle 5000 something. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please make it stop, please. There's a door there. And there's a door there. This one looks less important. Well, well, well. There's nothing in here except for the Elster body, my body. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home. Elster. I can't do it. What? You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. So something tells me this is actually the end this time around. And I fear I was right that I am a bit confused. I'm so relieved you got the ending where you remembered the promise. See, I'm still confused. You finished chapter 1 of 12? Well, if that was the case, then at least it would explain to me what I'm still confused about. It is fine that we never found out what actually rotted everyone away, since that's kind of like also part of the supernatural that you often just don't even know where it came from. But so to recap while the credits run, and I want to preface this by saying that I liked the game, but I feared that I would be a bit confused. So we were on this ship with her, and I guess like fell in love with her while we were looking for an habitable planet. And then we just didn't find one, and she eventually would just like die of old age, I suppose. And we couldn't, like, I guess, mercy kill her so she wouldn't rot away. And then we also eventually got sick and died. And then our consciousness got put into a different Elster unit that still remembered the promise and then tried to get back to said ship to finish the... I'm confused. I'm confused where the loop part is coming from. Why are we looping? Because my conscience is like in every Elster unit and that like it remembered the promise. Want me to explain? I don't know if this is like something you should be explaining, like... I mean, I don't know, you can go for it. I feel like it's gonna be long to be in chat though. The answers were in a lot of the notes. Well, don't you call me stupid, no? They're easy to forget or miss. The literal, it's... Oh. Then chat might be hard. Yeah, maybe don't. I also don't know what the... if I should just like pull up the... I can VC and just explain... Oh yeah, just explain. I would rather you probably like explain offline, because otherwise I feel like this will be dragged out. I was like, do I just pull up the wiki and just read on stream the lore of this game? That also seems kind of weird. No, I liked it, even though there are some clunky mechanics, but mainly the clunky mechanic being, I don't think the flashlight should be like part of your active slot. I think it should just be a thing on its own. Because it just doesn't add any difficulty, it just adds inconvenience to swap between your other active items and the flashlight, because sometimes you are mandatory to use it. And that one time I got soft locked, which like, I guess soft locked? How would I even... The one where I had the brute force in the very first one, but that one doesn't count, I guess. We now know better. I'm gonna go watch a lore video on it. I guess I can recommend it. I would have probably done so. I'd rather read through that stuff myself than watch a lore video most of the time. Maybe I should just read The King in Yellow. Times died 0. Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm proud of that at least. There were some times where my ass should not have had survived. Where it was like, there was no way. Yeah, death cheated 7 times. There were moments where I really should not have survived it. This is supposed to be a retelling of The King in Yellow. It's inspired by it. The thing is, I know about The King in Yellow, but I have never actually gotten around to reading it. So I was like, maybe I should just go look at that. HP Lovecraft, yeah. I am proud that I didn't die once. Ending promise. $121 enemies. So what's the main menu like now? Still the eye. Is the good ending? It sounded like it. Oh. Let's see. You know what? Chat, we're gonna understand the game together real quick. Hello again, hello Pink Frog. You've came just in time. Though I don't wanna... Sorry, I don't wanna listen to the goofy ass audio of the main menu. Lads, we are now here. The wiki might not be that helpful. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go. Well, I'm just like, okay, wait. Oh, ad break, perfect. Signalis. Story explained. Because there's like, I got a lot of it. It's just like some key questions that I am confused about. This really is a doomed Yuri game if mutual death is the good ending? Yeah, it's like Romeo and Juliet. A premise. After a ship crash land on a remote, snow-covered planet, the replica Elsa unit is looking for her missing crew member. In a search, she wanders through the ruins of a seemingly abandoned underground labor camp, surreal visions of cosmic horror and flashbacks to a past that isn't hers. Yeah, I got that much. Oh god, that's a text. That is a mouthful. You know what, let's go through it. Let's go through it. Because maybe it's for the better if I actually understand it on stream than just have it like off stream. And I also, we're only an hour in. We'll just go over it quick. 2 characters, white hair, young Ariane, and Elster, real human name Ito Erika. Okay, see, that is already something that I didn't clock. The 2 of them are sent out to explore the galaxy. Unfortunately, the government, who is a dictatorship, is very careless and does not tell the 2-man crew that the exploring trip is one way. They are told that the replica unit should just kill the human on board so that she does not suffer. Having found this, how Elster refuses to kill young Ariane, and so... Wait, what? Having found this, how Elster refuses to kill a young Ariane, and so they continue to fly the ship in hopes of finding a planet to live. Yeah, they were way past the 3000 cycles. The ship, however, was never designed to last as long. The time of life was about 3000 cycles. After that, everything would break down, food running low. Elsa puts a young Ariane in a cryopod in the hope of extending her life. However, life is not great, and the ship's nuclear reactor is breaking and leaking, and both Elsa and young Ariane gets radiation poisoning. At this point, pain is just existence. Young Ariane is just falling apart after losing teeth and hair. Yeah. No, I get that much. They were just... The ship would fall apart, radiation poisoning. But Elsa still would not kill... Yeah. At these last moments, young Ariane just wants to die, and here's where things get blurry. But put a pin on at this point. See, even they are like, this is where stuff gets blurry. Because I was also like, yeah, no, this makes sense. Bioresonance is the answer. I'm not done reading it. Years later, a mining facility is formed. Everything is going well until a new disease shows up and everyone starts to die. Yo, that was the plot of the like, that we were playing, for the most part. Patient 0 for this disease is Falke replica. This is where it all started. Things fall apart out of nowhere. Elsa comes back to save young Ariane. Okay. This is where things get weird. So far there are notes for all the things going on after this, and the notes get weirder and speculations become the norm. What a great way to start this off. First, what happens to the Prime, Elster and young Ariane? The ship lands crash onto a snow planet. I'm not sure if young Ariane and Elster are still alive at this point, but I think so. Whatever the case, young Ariane interacts with a strange artifact that turns her into a god of sorts. As for Elster, she dies of the radiation poisoning. Were they called to the planet? Is this artificial evil? Not sure. Honestly, if anything, it seems neutral? Was it luck that the planet they landed crashed on had an artifact? Again, not sure. What's all this about young Ariane being a dreaming god? Yeah, I caught the dreamer thing. Because I've also seen some other game take inspiration from like the dreamer, where like reality ends when the dreamer wakes up or something like that. It's exactly as I said, young Ariane is a god that whatever she dreams becomes real, just like Lovecraft. Azathoth twist is that every time she turns in her sleep, or more likely remembers a bad time in her life, and given she was bullied in school, the government is a dictatorship, things from her personal life, had the fun of the final moments of her life were just pain and a slow death. What is Elster? Is it a knight in the shining armor? Quite literally at the end of the game, she is what young Ariane dreams of, saving her, getting her out, or at the very least ending her suffering, and in turn Elsa wishes to save young Ariane no matter the cost to herself. So the whole thing is a dream. No, everything that happens in the mining facility happens to the monsters, everything, the things in the classroom meet world every time a young Ariana remembering a bad time. Yeah, it's like a supernatural Lovecraftian thing, yes. And the sleep reward gets more infected by the meat thing. Oh, a place that I remember with better memories. What the hell? Did you beat it already? Yes. And we are currently comprehending. Is the ship real? No, the ship seems to be a personification of Eong Ariane mind that real ship probably dust by the time the game restarts. The ending is real, but unfortunately Eong Ariane is a god. Whether or not she kills, stays by her side, or just leaves the prime god form is not harmed or really held by Elster the Nowhere classroom, and every side of the game makes it clear this is a cycle. Whatever Elster does to young Ariane, nothing will change. Bruh, yeah, no, my only chance. The artifact ending is the true ending of the game. Elsa cannot get Aeong Ariane out or even kill her, so the best she can do is interact with the very same artifact that made Aeong. We didn't get that one. Aaron is dreaming God and join her in endless dream. Unlike the memory ending, Elsa don't need to force her way into a ship. She's just there with Aeong Ariane, and even though they're stuck there, they're at least together with someone they care for. I have no idea who or even what is Ito Isa. I know that she's the sister of Elster, aka Ito, Erika, that's cool and all, but why are you here? Aeong Ariane does not know her and Elster would only have vague memory of her, so like why is she here? I just don't know. It's great. The artifact ending requires knowing shit the game would never tell you. See, this is the kind of feeling that I got from that, where it's like half impossible to even grasp the full, because I was like, what do you mean artifact? We never really see her interact with an artifact. In like, maybe it was mentioned and I forgot. If that's so, my bad. But I gathered that much, that it had something like, yeah, she's the dreamer. Why was Falke the only other one that could go through the gate? This one is just weird. Again, I have no idea why that is. Oh, Amari, you're not gonna like this page I'm on, man. The first comment to this like explanation is the story is crap once you start piecing things together. Isn't the game based off the King in Yellow? It's inspired by it, not based on it. The artifact ending is a secret ending, almost ARG-like ending. I see. It's... I'm not... Okay, don't crash out of my chat, Amari. It's all fine. I'm not gonna read even further. Let me in there. No, calm down, calm down. We're not gonna do this now. I'm not gonna let you crash out. Trash game L story. No. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this guy said it's a trash story, so it must be a trash story. And I'm not saying that it is. But it is very intentionally a cryptic story where not everything makes sense immediately, I suppose. It takes time to even put the pieces together, which is why there are people out here confused about what the actual story is. Doesn't know because he's explaining it wrong. It's fine. It's fine, Amari, you don't need to crash out. But that's my point, because there's gonna be people who understand it way differently, as in a sense they, like, you can say like, yeah, they didn't understand at all. And sure, that might be correct. But that is why the story is a bit cryptic, which makes it hard. But I don't think I'm gonna be sitting here for like another half an hour trying to piece together the story. And I also don't know if I really want you in Discord explaining to me for like 30 minutes on stream. I think you can explain to me off stream. But the story, I could explain it in 5 minutes. Fine. I budge, it's fine. You're on my server, right? Wait, I can invite to voice, what the fuck? That's new. Interesting. GG slur incoming. Actually, I like this background. This background's nice. Unlocked. Also, this can be saved for after if you wish it. You can't be in here. Let me in there. Let me in there. I can explain it in 5 minutes. I can explain it in 5 minutes and be like, nah, you got time. You got time. Either you explain it to me now or you don't. Also, why is the channel locked? Oh, because it's... Wait, maybe now it's not locked. This should work. Maybe I fucked it up. Oh no, there we go. Everyone, welcome.
Hi.
The artist that is here to explain everything. You have 5 minutes.
Okay, it's really simple.
Sure.
So does thou remember when thou went to go scan the whatever code and thou got one of the tarot cards, the yellow one, and there was an agent note that said, I'm out of here?
Wait, whoa. The yellow tarot card? You mean the sun?
Yes. Yeah, when thou scanned the HR code, or whatever the code was, and thou got the yellow tarot card, there was also a note from a spy.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay, the note said that they wanted to get out of there, but the key important detail was they were pretty sure that a white-haired girl, Ariane,
Yes.
was a bioresonant.
Yes.
Bioresonants are very dangerous because of their ability to manipulate the world around them, which is where the whole sleeper affecting things comes from.
Yes.
They were right. They were sent on a suicide mission by the callous dictatorship that is their government in the midst of their war with the Empire. And Elster, the original one, couldn't fulfill the promise. They did crash land on a planet. Ariane walked out. Remember in the very, very beginning, thou walked past in snow because
Yes.
one of the suits was missing.
Yes.
Okay. So down there was the artifact, but thou were taken instead elsewhere because of the cryptic nature of the game.
Yes.
But that artifact enhanced her bioresonant powers, so she was essentially calling out and screaming with bioresonant powers, accidentally manipulating the world, and Sapinski got affected because all Falk units are extremely powerful bioresonant replicas made in the image of the leader of the nation.
Right.
That's why Falk was the first one to get sick, because it was essentially one bioresonant calling out across space to anyone that could listen, and only another bioresonant could listen. So Falk became sick and acted as a bit of a conduit to the rest of the facility. So through Falk's bioresonant powers, they were manipulating the entire facility, which is why they were there. Because Ariane has been there. That's where she was told she'd work if she couldn't find a military career or some other different job. So the facility's being affected by Ariane calling on an unknown planet because she just wants to die, and through the manipulation of space and time, keeps looping things, causing things to get worse and worse, infecting the replicas, especially the ones with bioresonance, until eventually the Elster units, which is why we see a shit ton of them in the elevator, one of them comes and ends her suffering. That guy that we're reading with the whole artifact being the true ending? No, that's not the true ending. The quote-unquote good ending, thou kills her and dies together, relieving her pain. The mid-ending is thou dies next to her and her pain continues, the loop continues, and the worst ending is that thou leaves because thou can't kill her. The artifact ending is a secret ending. It's not really canonical, and in the cinematic that happens, there's a big eye watching, because it's a distortion not of the story but of our own making, so to speak, where it's like a happy ending that should never have been and could never have been if we, the player, didn't actually force it to happen. But it's, yeah, the story is just essentially she calls out with bioresonance, Falk hears it, and everything goes to shit. That's why there's a loop until Ariane's suffering can end, because she's dying of radiation sickness very, very slowly.
Yeah, so I did get... Wait, I only saw Zale shoot it, so I don't know what this means. No. Okay, I did get the story that you've told to me just now, except for the
Yes.
part where, why am I here on Sierpinski now? Why is it all looping? Like, where's the, like, the source of all of this looping? And then it's like, well, she's the source, but like,
So-
okay, but why is she the source? No, you just explained to you. I mean, you don't need to go, I get that now.
No, no,
I just want to clarify
thou
that.
asked
It's
a
like, I
question
just...
and I can go into depth.
Which- because you
It's
trust the
looping
artifact.
because every time thou fails, she's still calling out.
Yeah.
So if thou fails, it's just manifesting a new Elster to try again.
Yeah, I get that, but I didn't get it originally, and I'm not sure if it even, like, says that anywhere specifically that she is doing all of this. And if it does,
That part
it's...
has to be. It
cryptic.
has to be somewhat intuited because they leave nuggets like, oh, we believe she's a bioresonant. They tell thou about what bioresonant powers are and what they're capable of.
Yes.
They also
it's-
mention Falk being extremely powerful too, and then at the end there, thou got the notes that Falk was hearing this call and didn't know where she ended and Elster began because she was
Yes, because she was, like,
essentially
merging
acting-
with her. She was remembering stuff of Ariane, even though, like, she had never met her.
yes,
Yes, I said,
because
like, I got
the
that.
bioresonance call out.
Yes, I got that much. It's the bioresonance that didn't, like, fully, like, click with me. Where it also wasn't, like, quite explained, I suppose. Because it is
From
cryptic
what
in
most-
nature. That is the point of it.
Oh yeah, that's why they make it very clear at the beginning when they were reading notes that bioresonance is a field that's not fully understood. But they explain enough that that's why we can draw the conclusion of Falk and Ariane and all that bioresonance stuff, because they say, oh well, you don't understand a lot of it, but we do know it can manipulate the real world.
Right, right. I love how immediately you start crashing out as I, like, read something.
Because that guy was like,
Yeah,
Erica
no.
and Isolde are sisters to Elster's like, no! Ariane went to school with them, dumb bitch!
Oh, yeah, I mean, even when I was playing it, I was like, yeah, okay. I don't, because I did ask, I don't know who they are, except that they went to school with them. That's literally all I said. And that's all that there is to them.
It's,
like-
yeah, they're there because they were the only friends Ariane had there.
Right.
Like, because she's trying to manifest, like, good and bad things, which is why so much bad stuff happens. But the good things are Elster and the Ito sisters, which is why they're there. Because they're also, unfortunately, pulled into the loop since, one, they were at Sierpinski anyway. That's where she met them. Actually, no, she met them in school, and then she also continued to meet them at the bookstore at Sierpinski. And then they were the only ones that were actually nice to her and befriended her, whereas everyone else ostracized her. So, of course, she remembers them as standout.
Right. That is... I don't know what to say, because I'm like on like some level I am like still... I don't know. If I say confused, you're gonna start explaining it to me, but there's nothing really I need explaining anymore. I guess I need it to settle. I don't know.
Probably.
Because I had hoped that the game would explain that to me, but it's all like, find it yourself.
Yeah, the
From-
game wants thou to figure it out, which is why some people miss it.
Yeah.
It does give thou the information thou needs, though.
I mean, probably
For the
somewhere,
most part.
but like, okay, here's the thing. This is why I didn't want you to explain, because I feel like we're just gonna get into an unnecessary argument. The game telling me that she's a bioresonant, and them saying that bioresonants are powerful, that they can like kind of warp reality, is a hell of a jump from, oh yeah, she is a bioresonant that is now infinitely dreaming and putting Elsa in a time loop with like you know what I mean? There isn't the full this is a jump to conclusion in a sense, or I need more information somewhere where you said like, oh yeah, there's a secret ending about like where you like join the dream with her.
The secret ending is, it's not a real ending. Like, it is an ending in the game, but it's not a real ending story-wise.
Right. Yeah, I guess thank you for explaining. I don't know where else to take this right now.
Fair enough.
I was considering, especially because there's like 7 people staring at the main menu right now. There was one other game that I had, because I was unsure for how long this takes, and we're like only an hour here. Tensei, shut the hell up while you're getting timed out. There is one more like demo that's only like an hour that I was considering playing, and I'm still on the fence. So I'm just gonna ask.
Go play it.
So, do you know Shipwrecked 64?
No.
Okay,
Never
well,
heard of it.
It's like a fan like game successor of that game. And the issue is that the original one does like to do a lot of like ARG elements, opening things in your browser and stuff like that. And I am scared, because I have not informed myself of this game because I didn't want to spoil myself, that the fan game has a lot of that as well, which is going to make it problematic to stream. So I am not sure if I should stream it or not. But we're only an hour in, so I am still considering to like still do it. I have it downloaded.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So thank you very much.
I just want to say, the last note with the artifact ending is it's only achievable through ARG elements, like decoding a old radio signal to be an image.
Yeah, I usually don't really get into ARG stuff like that. Like I don't.
It's not.
It's roundabout.
It's not that big a deal if that doesn't for this one, honestly.
Yeah, I mean in general, I enjoy watching other people solve ARGs, but I'm not really one to then like go like really deep, because sometimes they go like insanely deep with like, okay, now you record this noise, and now you have to like look at the wave frequency, whatever the hell, of the noise that you heard, and then that one gives you like a code, and then you can type that code in here, and I'm like, bro, leave me alone, just tell me the story.
Yeah, the artifact ending. The reason I was so like, oh, don't listen to this guy, it's not the true ending, is because it's not. It's the ending is literally thou forcing thy will onto the game to get a quote unquote they're together and alive and happy again.
Right.
An affront to like I don't know, I guess we sort of become dreamers influencing the world in that sense. By forcing what we want into the story.
Right. I mean, that is kind of what the thingy there said as well. He did say that it's like
but
you then join.
It's not the true ending.
Oh. I'm laughing because I know I would be just like you if this was like, I don't know, something like Library of Ruin or something like that, where I would be like, no, don't read that, it's completely false, it doesn't make any sense, that is yapping bullshit.
I've been obsessed with this game since I finished it, thou cannot blame me.
Like I said, I don't. Right, do you wanna stick around for the silly demo that might dox me? Like as in like in chat.
I'll be in chat for that.
Yeah. Alright. Then
I'll have that on my second monitor. Good luck with that, by the way.
Thank you.
Don't get doxxed.
Bye. I won't. Bye. Oops. Might have cut her off there. Unlucky. So chat, we hate doxing. What we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna make this a separate VOD because it makes things easier. Sorry. We're gonna make this a separate one because it makes things easier for me. Which means I must apologize. We're gonna stop the stream real quick and then boot it back up because it's easier than anything else. It gets kind of buggy because I technically can just like end YouTube stream to make the VOD. But then it's really weird when I only want to start up YouTube stream again. So it's actually just easier to just end both streams and start them back up. So we will be back. I'm getting breakfast. We will be back in like 1 minute. So bear with me. Bear with me for like 1 minute and then we'll play a different game in a second. Alright?